Alright, y'all, I'm about to make a homemade soup, and let me show y'all how I'm making my broth. I'm making my own beef broth. Ooh. So what I did was, I bought me some beef stew meat, and instead of me buying that beef soup bone, I bought me 2 T-bones. I took the meat off of it, and so I'm boiling. Hope y'all can see that. I'm boiling my 2 T-bone steak bones, and I put about 3 beef bouillon cubes in there. And that's how I make my own beef stock for my homemade beef and vegetable soup. See, I'm all about flavors, y'all. So let me see. I got my phone right so y'all can see that. Y'all see that? Let's show. There we go. Right here. Yeah, so I'm making my own beef stock for my soup. Be right back. I'm washing my hands, y'all. Y'all see what's in that bowl right there? That's some beef stew meat. And that's some beef stew meat and some T-bone steak that I cut in chunks. About to make a homemade soup. Let's see where I'm at. I'm right here. About to make a homemade soup. So let me season this right quick. Y'all see me do my broth already with the T-bone, the T-bone steak bone. So I'm about to season my meat generously. So I'm just using some simple McCormick seasoning salt. Because we going to sear this down. Use your judgment. And we're going to use some Greek Cavenders. I've been saying it wrong the whole time. Some Greek Cavender seasoning. All right, let me season this up. I'm going to cook in front of y'all today. All right, got me some vegetable oil heating up. I told y'all I was cooking in front of y'all today. My brother bought me a double hot plate to cook in front of y'all. So I guess I'm a spoiled brat. So that's my vegetable oil heating up. Y'all see me season this beef meat, and there we go. We gonna sear this down. I'm gonna have to make this soup in a bigger pot. All right, got that in there. Got my spoon. And we're gonna sear this down. Brown. All right, y'all. My meat is seared down. And it don't have to be all the way cooked, but I like mine's majority cooked. I know y'all can't always see in my pot, but I'm going to tilt it and show y'all. Y'all can see that. All right. So, let me put it over this burner right here. Put that on right there, and I clean my bowl. And I'm going to get my tongs. And take them out. All right. Next, we're going to saute down the bell pepper and the onions. See my meat, y'all? There go my meat. All right. My pot back on. Let's put in some onion. 1 small onion. Let's put in about 2 stalks of celery. Told y'all I'm cooking in front of y'all today. I might start doing this more often. Let's put in, let's see, where my bell pepper at? Got some bell pepper somewhere. There we go. Put in a small green bell pepper. Okay. And let's put in, let's put in some green onion. put that in there for now. All right, been sauteing down for about 15 minutes. They good and soft. Now let's add about 6 cloves of minced garlic. Fresh minced garlic. You can use the stuff in the jar if you want, but I like to cut my own. Add about 6 cloves of that. And let's saute down about 8 ounces of fresh mushrooms. Let's spoon it. All right. All right. Yeah, remember that beef stock we made in the beginning? All right. Let's do it. It's time to do it. It's time to do it. Make sure this damn pot on here so it won't fall off. My first time experiment with this thing. All right. Let's put our beef broth in there. There we go. All right. Let's put my broth in here. All right. Got that broth in there. Stirring it around. And we're going to let this come to a boil. And we're going to put our other stuff in there. All right. All right. Here's, see, come to a boil. It came to a boil. Now, just stir. Like I say, y'all will see the end results. Y'all can't see in the pot. Y'all don't need to see in the pot. Usually I'm over the stove. Y'all can see in the pot because I have the camera over the stove. So in here, I'm about to add a 32 ounce can of herb and garlic tomato sauce. 32 ounce can of that. Okay. And I'm about to add some tomato paste. So let me see where my tomato paste is. Tomato paste right here. I'll probably use I'm just going to use a half right now. About that much right there. Swirl it in there till it all get in there. And I'm going to see if I need more or less. Or if I need another little small can of tomato sauce. Right, I'm going to add another, I use that whole thing of tomato paste. I'm going to add another little small can right here. I think that's 4 ounce can of another tomato sauce. That's just regular tomato sauce. That one don't have any. And y'all know what we do. Then we put that little water in that can like that, little water. Then we get out and go like this. Y'all know how y'all mamas, if y'all mama and them, y'all mama and them, grandma and them, you know they taught y'all how to cook. Then you add that water. There you go. You get all that out that can. You sure do. Don't act like I'm the only one. Do not act like I'm the only one. All right, got that in there. Now I'm going to add my parsley. The reason why I haven't added the vegetables in here yet is because I'm adding the vegetables last because I'm using canned vegetables. And as you know, canned vegetables are cooked already. So you ain't got to put them in your soup yet. Now, if I had the fresh, if I would have did my potatoes and everything, all that, but I bought the vegetables with the mixed vegetables with potatoes in it already and stuff. Okay. Now to this, I want to add. It's in my apron. I always like to season my soup towards the end, but right now I'm just gonna add one. I know how to measure with my hand. I'm just gonna add 1 tablespoon of 1 tablespoon of Creole seasoning, whichever Creole seasoning your choice. And I'm about to add the meat back to it. Oh, I'm splashing it. Lord, wait, see, that water is hot. I'll add our meat. meat back to it. This is gonna be a good hearty soup. I got a sick family member, and I gotta get her well, baby. Once she eat this soup, she gonna perk up. Nah, everybody gonna want some of this soup then. I hope I don't have to put this in a bigger pot. All right, y'all. So I'm about to let this boil down for about 45 minutes. Yeah, to make sure the meat is good and tender. Be right back. Then we will add our vegetables and our noodles. All right, y'all. It's been simmering for 45 minutes. Let's stir. All right, let me turn it down a little bit. All right. I forgot, let me show y'all, since I forgot to add it. Add my Italian seasoning. I forgot. So I just some Italian seasoning, about 2 tablespoons of Italian seasoning. You know, Italian seasoning be basil, oregano, and thyme. So stir that in there. My meat is good and tender. Okay. Let's add some vegetables. All right. Let's add some peas and carrots, some frozen peas and carrots in there. All right. Let's add a can of let's add this can of diced tomatoes. Get it all in there. Can of diced tomatoes. Let's add a can of green beans. I'll say, if I were using fresh vegetables, I would have put them in there earlier, but because these vegetables here in the can usually already cooked, that's a can of corn. A good hearty beef soup. Stir all that in there. All right. Let's see what else I got. Let's add a can of mixed vegetables with the potatoes in there. Okay. Let's season. Let's add a teaspoon of black pepper. Let's add a teaspoon of onion powder. Ooh, that pepper. Let's add a teaspoon of garlic powder. And let's add just maybe a teaspoon of seasoned salt. All right, stir that up. And also, because we're going to let this go for about 7 more minutes. So, you know, it only takes about 7 minutes for your noodles to cook. So, let's take our noodles. Take your spaghetti noodles and do them in 3s. So, I'm going to break right here. And I'm going to break right. I'm going to break right here. Not too bad for a blind man, how I told y'all. All right, put that in there. All right, stir it in. So we're gonna do this. So about 7 minutes, our soup will be ready. And I'm judging that by the, I got this filled to the top. I'm judging that because it takes noodles about 7 minutes to get ready. Al dente. All right, y'all. All right, it's been 7 minutes, y'all. It's ready, but let me show y'all one trick right quick. Say, for instance, I want a thicker soup. Like I do. This one here is it got the consistency that I want. But say, for instance, I want to thicken it. I want to add a texture dimension to it. I take one potato, a small potato like this. Hope y'all can see it. And you get you a grater, and you grate that one potato in there, and it's going to naturally thicken your soup. Because of course, what this is starch. Yeah, and it also add a dimension. It's gonna add like another texture to your soup. So whenever you want to thicken a soup, you just take one small potato, and make sure you put it on the finest grater. This is my fine grater that I grate nutmeg with and things like that. But you just grate that. Use the finest grater, and you grate a small potato in there. And as it hit that hot water, it's going to thicken your soup. I learned that from an old cook. All right, y'all can see in the pot now. I'm done. I can go and turn it off. You see that? And there go my beef and vegetable soup, y'all. Alrighty. We're going to taste some in a few minutes. Alright, since it's ready, to put it on this side. I love this little double hot plate. This came in handy. I can cook in front of y'all now. I don't have to be on that stove with the well, I'm still gonna do a lot of stuff on the stove because I have a setup over there that you can see in the pot everything that I'm doing. But yeah, there go my soup. Yeah. All right. There you go, y'all. Now all we doing is letting it cool. Let me stir it around so y'all can see that goodness. Look at all that flavor, honey, flavor. My beef meat, my vegetables, my noodles. Oh my goodness. So it took me about an hour and 30 minutes to do this soup. I'm a patient cook. I like for my stuff to taste right. All right, y'all. Hey, y'all. It done finally cooled off. And I got it in my cute little bowl with the handle. My little soup bowls. Let's taste it. How y'all doing today? Good, I hope. Oh my goodness. My auntie is gonna love this. This is gonna get her well. Wow. I be acting all surprised. Like I don't know what my food tastes like, how y'all. My food always tastes good. I just don't have anybody to come eat with me. Because of the corona. All right, y'all. Y'all see me make it. Go make your some. If the blind man can do it, you can do it too. Bye, y'all.